Guys, another sit down video with you again today. And yes, all girly things, makeup, fashion, etc. But today we are focusing on this luxury foundation, double wear foundation from Estée Lauder, plus my newly purchased brush set from e.l.f. Cosmetics. So, the drill. Before we start, hit the subscribe button and notification bell for more video updates. You guys, I'm so excited to try this new foundation. As for until now, I'm still in the hunt to find a foundation that will suit my dry and oily skin. If you've seen my e.l.f. Makiage Foundation review that I will link above, you will know why it did not work for me. So here we are trying to find our luck, to find a foundation that will suit my skin. So if you're like me who has a combination of oily / dry skin, let me know what products are you using and I will be happy to try them. Also, I have to buy a new brush set because as you can see in this one, this one is broken and destroyed. So yeah, I only use brushes that comes with the product itself, my sponge, or even my fingers. And I chose e.l.f. Cosmetics because first it was affordable. I will link this on the description box below, and I got this also on discount, so it was a good steal. And a lot of makeup artists, professional makeup artists, has a good review in this one and recommends, especially for this, for a person like me who's starting to build her own basic makeup set. And also I love the fact that at the back of the box, as you can see, every brush is defined. So if you're like me who is confused on what brush to use and what, you can use this guide as well. And I will be absolutely using this as a guide because there's tons of brushes in here and I don't know what to use. So yeah, I think that this is helpful. Before we head to the foundation test, I would like to share with you the brush set that I just opened very quick. It comes with a pouch that will be very useful, for traveling. I hope we can travel next year, right? And yeah, I think it's pretty handy. Will make your brushes organized. Ta-da! These are your brushes. There's tons of them, but confuse not because we have a guide. And to start, I washed my face already, and for today's review, same thing with e.l.f. Makiage setup. I will be putting a primer on the right side of my face, and we will be applying the foundation with a sponge. And on the left side of my face, I'm not going to put any primer on it, and we'll be using this self-ready foundation brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics. The other thing that we will do today is that we will build a foundation, unlike from the other video that I made where I only dabbed the foundation once. Today we will try to build the foundation and see if it can cover my pigmentation, my acne right here, or overall impurities in my skin, and we will test it today. And before I forget, the foundation, this one, I haven't opened it. It doesn't come with a pump, so you have to buy it separately, unfortunately. But I was able to find a cheap pump online. I got it for $2. I forgot the price, but I will link it down below as well. And yeah, it's just like unfortunate that it doesn't come with a pump, but that's not a problem at all. So let's go. The struggle of having a glass. I have to find it, and I can't see anything. Oh, I'm going to try to pump if it was enough. I'm going to set it up first. Please work. It fits! It fit, you guys. I'm so happy. I was so scared if it won't fit and we can't use it, but it fits. I hope the pump will work though. Okay, before before we start, we're gonna put the primer on right side, right? I said right side. This primer looks it smells good. Get the perfect half of your face. The perfect half. Okay. Just the half. You can't barely see anything. It's hard not to have any glasses at all. Okay. And the other one, the other side, we're not gonna put anything in there. I'm going to use a sponge to pump. We'll see if it works or not. Come on, let's go. It worked. It did work. It did pump. So we're gonna use we're gonna put in a concealer. It's matte, so it sets pretty fast, but you still can build it, which is nice, you know, because some other foundations, especially matte, they set pretty quickly and sometimes you end up baking your face. This one, you still can build it. Like, it sets, but you still can build it. So for, I think 1 pump, 1.5 pump, it covered my whole, the half of my face. My mirror is so low. That's the first look with. Oh, okay, please be my foundation. I'm tired of trying to find foundation. We're going to build this. Let's go. I love the fact that it's not creasing yet, because we just put it in. We will have a wear test today, but I think this is a pigmentation, but I still can see it. And we will put the left side of my face without foundation right away. So 1 pump. Oh, I forgot. We will use this time a brush. I've never used a brush with a foundation. This is so scary. Like, I'm not used to it. Like, do you do it like this? It's so weird. I've always used a sponge. Oh, okay, that's quick. It's way more quicker. A full disclaimer, I am no professional makeup artist. I'm just someone who's trying to find her shade, her foundation that will suit her skin, you know? So, yeah. I just want to find something that I can wear every day. Oh wow, this is really quick. I've never tried putting a foundation with a brush, and I'm amazed how quick it applies to my skin versus, you know, using a sponge. This is the first pump, 1 pump, and first application only. Oh wow, that's really matte. And to be very fair, we're gonna try to build it one more time. For the second pump, same thing with our right side, you know. I never knew that you are using will make a lot of difference. I'm going to wear my eyeglass because I can see clearly. There we go. But here for a closer look. Yes, I have a facial hair and I don't care. This is my forehead area. And I'm one of those people who are not blessed with fair skin, so I need to hide these impurities right here. But again, we will judge the foundation after probably 5 to 8 hours, and we will see how it will set on my skin. And I'm just going to finish my everyday makeup and I will be back. And I'm back, and I'm done putting my my usual makeup. And a quick insight about the foundation itself is that it sets pretty quickly, to be honest. And if you've noticed in this area, I have to correct it because I did not wear my glass. I can't see it clearly, and when I was applying the foundation with a brush, I didn't know that I have something in here that I did not blend well, so it did set in my forehead area pretty grossly. I have to correct it with a wet sponge, and I was able to correct it. And also I noticed that this foundation works with a primer itself, in my opinion. I have way smoother finish on my right side with a primer versus in my left side, as you can see in here. Especially this is my driest area in my nose area, especially I'm using a cleanser right now that is really drying on my skin. This has creases on it. I don't know if you can tell, but in real life this area right here is starting to crease now, but in this area nothing at all. This has a primer on it, and it did work well with a primer. But overall, and a few concealer in my pimples right here and there. And yeah, I think going to test it now for a wear test, so stay tuned and I will be back. And here we are, guys, after 4 hours. I know I said 5, but I have stuff to do that I have to finish. Our Estée Lauder foundation is going strong, I must say. And I must admit, the finishing and the texture when I applied it on my skin the very first time versus now is the same. And I am shocked. I am amazed, because usually when the foundation starts to set on my skin, because I have oily skin, at the end of the day my face will be very shiny, but this, I am amazed that, of course it's matte, but I am amazed how it is still doing good in my skin. Except from the fact, from my mistake where, as you can see in the video, I put foundation in here with a brush and I did not see it because I was not wearing my glass, and then I did not blend it. Same thing with this area in my nose where I put too much foundation and then I forgot, I did not see it, I did not blend it well, so it created a crease on there, and then the foundation set right away and I was not able to correct it. I was not able to blend it anymore. So those are the few things that you might want to consider as well. If it happens to you, you can use a wet sponge and then dab it in the area where you missed, and you will be able to correct the the mistake that you've done, because that's what I did in this area and I was able to fix it. So I hope that helps. Another tip that I would love to share as well is that this foundation sets pretty quickly. So I recommend to focus on a spot where you want to cover first, right? And then immediately blend it right away, because if you don't do so, you will end up with uneven, application, just like I did, and then you will end up baking your face. And if you don't want baking your face, you will not love this foundation because it will set pretty quickly. I also found that this foundation blends well with a primer, and you can use whatever primer you've got before applying the foundation. It will help, setting the foundation smoothly. And the look that I got, or that I'm feeling with this foundation, is that, but Do you know when you attend to a party and you did your foundation, I mean your makeup professionally, that kind of foundation you get from this foundation, and I am amazed. And overall, I'm going to stick with this until the last pump because I am pretty happy with the result. It's just like I need to do my homework in bettering my skills when it comes to makeups. Overall, I love this product, and be mindful of the tips that I gave you and learn from my mistakes. I hope this video helps you, and see you in the next one.